Have you ever thought someone was just lazy, only to discover they were quietly saving everyone from disaster? I used to work at a mid-sized tech firm in Denver. We were rolling out a massive software update for one of our biggest clients, a system that handled logistics for hundreds of delivery trucks across the state. Everyone was stressed. Deadlines were tight and the pressure was constant. That's when we had Elliot in the team. Elliot was 62, had the posture of someone who'd given up on life and spent most of his day quietly tapping away on an ancient terminal. He never spoke unless spoken to, never volunteered for tasks. Everyone assumed he was slow or resistant to change. He had this dusty old laptop he carried everywhere. It looked like he was older than half of us. During the testing phase, the younger engineers were frantically debugging errors, arguing in meetings, and trying to trace every system bug. But Elliot, he barely lifted his head, just sat there, quietly typing. A week before launch, disaster struck. The main server crashed. The new update had a critical bug that could have halted deliveries for days, costing millions in penalties. Chaos erupted. The managers immediately called a meeting. Everyone was panicking, blaming the new interns, the QA team, the senior engineers. No one knew where the bug was hiding. Then Elliot quietly asked if he could run a scan. The room went silent. Everyone had assumed he didn't do anything important. But he connected his old laptop to the network and within 10 minutes had identified the exact line of legacy code causing the crash, a line written 15 years ago by someone long retired. Not only that, he wrote a fix and explained it in a way that no one else had considered. The problem was subtle. It looked like the system was failing randomly, but Elliot had anticipated the conditions that caused it. When the system came back online, the managers were speechless. Delivery operations resumed without a single hiccup. Everyone was congratulating the team, and Elliot just leaned back in his chair, quietly sipping his coffee like nothing happened. Later, I asked him why he hadn't said anything sooner or tried to look good in front of management. He smiled faintly. Sometimes the smartest move is letting everyone think they're in control, he said, and just make sure no one loses everything in the process. The lesson hit me hard. The man everyone judged as slow, lazy, and irrelevant was quietly the safeguard keeping the entire company from collapsing, and he did it without seeking credit or recognition. From that day on, I never judged a colleague by how loud they were or how fast they moved. Genius often works in silence. Have you ever misjudged someone who quietly changed everything for the better?